It's your boy Doberg. Stay tuned for another episode of Doberg's World coming at you now.
Doberg! They're making it hard. The system's so hot. Survive.
It's your boy Doberg. Yeah. With another episode of Doberg's World. Yo, I done did a motherfucking whole episode and I was just rambling and gambling and shambling and dambling, motherfuckers. Yeah, that shit was crazy, dog. I was on here for like 20 minutes just talking about some deep philosophical fuck around, find out type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm gonna make this one a little shorter and shit. And usually I don't edit or cut shit out. I just go with the flow and then let it flow with the flow. You know what I'm saying? And then I upload that shit. But this is the first time ever where I've actually done an episode and had to delete that shit and redo this shit. So let's get it right this time. You feel me? Yeah, it's your boy, Doberg. Today's date is May 28th, 2023, y'all. And it's about 2 a.m. in the morning. And I just wrapped up another song that I want to talk about without getting too carried away like I just did in a previous failed attempt at making this episode. So, let's discuss that shit. But first of all, I got to give a shout out to all the homies. Shout out to Indigo Star. I see she be making music out the motherfucking the woodwork and shit. A lot of music. She stay grinding. Shout out to Indigo Star. Shout out to my homeboy Riddler Infinity and shit for the positivity, the positive vibes. Cause I ain't been around or active that much on social media. I've been kind of in limbo, doing my thing though. And as always, shout out to the homeboy Vishnu Express. He's got some songs out as well. Go show him all some love. And with that being said, let's just get right into this and make this short and sweet. Your boy Doberg is fully, and I mean fully healed from that surgery, alright? That surgery that I had, I don't think it really fucked up my voice. I don't think it really fucked up my abilities. You know what I'm sizzle-lacking? But it might have a little bit affected some shit. But you know what? I am fully recovered, fully well by the grace of God. I'm doing good. So, yes, God is good. And motherfucker, if you ain't a believer, then motherfucker, you just an overachiever type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyways, apart from that, so I got this song that I just wrapped up. And the title of the track, and y'all gonna hear a sample of this before the end of this episode, probably at the end like I do with all my samples and shit. It's called Legacy to Memory. And it's a very short track and more of a catchy, hooky type track. You know what I'm saying? And essentially, the inspiration for this is basically legacy, right? Like, as I'm getting older and shit, I think about legacy and what I leave behind and when it's my time to go, you know, like, how are people going to remember me? And are people even going to remember me? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, oftentimes what happens is when you pass away and shit, you live on in the memories of those who knew you. But when they perish, you perish along with their memories of you. So you only really live on for like a generation, you feel me? Now if you're somebody like special and famous and shit, like a George Washington or a fucking I don't know, a legend and shit, you tend to live on, you know, generation to generation. Now all of us would love to be some kind of fucking legendary king or queen type shit, but at the end of the day, we ain't. The truth of the matter is, as Nas once put it, life's a bitch and then we die. And quite honestly, that's why a lot of motherfuckers get drunk and high, because they never know when they finna go, you know? So, and in the end, what does it all matter? What does it all mean? You get what, 80 years if you're lucky, 100 years on this earth and shit, and then you's gone. So, a lot of people, what happens is they go from just being a memory to a legacy. So, their legacy that they leave behind gets kind of molded a generation or two after they passed away. So, they start off as memories when they pass away, like they live on in the memories of the people and shit. And then as time goes on and a generation or two goes by, then they go from a memory to an actual legacy. Like George Washington is a legacy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of legacies in history and shit. And so in this song, I flipped it around. You start off as a legacy and you turn into just a memory. Because really what you thought would be your legacy ends up being, vanity. It becomes nothing. You become nothing. And the reason I bring that up is because look at all these rappers today, whether they're independent or whether they're mainstream, whatever. These motherfuckers is out here acting like each and every one of them is the shit. It's like a dog eat dog world, you feel me? So basically, y'all motherfuckers is so prideful, so egotistical that y'all motherfuckers think you the shit, right? And you may be the shit in your little circles and communities for like, I don't know, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, but then when you die, you dead, you gone. Motherfuckers might pour out a little bit of liquor and then it's a quitter, a one-hitter quitter type shit. And so then you fade from your little gangster motherfucking legacy into a motherfucking straight dead up memory. And then you fade into fucking nothingness for eternity. You know what I'm saying? So this song, it's not very lyrical. It's not very substance based, but it's very catchy, right? And y'all gonna hear a little sample of it at the end of this episode, and I'm wrapping this episode up quick. But the point of the matter is I got music that I just haven't released yet. Shout out to Vishnu Express on the art for Sleeping on Me. Shout out to Coach AAS on the production on Sleeping on Me. Y'all know that I had that song fully mastered, ready to go. I just been sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? I got this other song that I just did right now, like 20, 30, 40 minutes ago, from legacy to memory that I just produced myself. I just did everything myself. You know what I'm saying? And part of the reason is, it's not that I didn't want to hire Coach AAS to produce. That motherfucker is a great producer and we got a good relationship. What it is that fucking money is hard. Money is tight. Unless you're making hits, right? You're not making shit. Alright? So as an artist, you gotta realize that this becomes more of a hobby that you invest your money and your time into. And at the end of the day, it's not your full-time source of income, so to speak, unless you're somebody like 50 Cent, motherfucking all these rich people, or even like Tom McDonald and these independent artists that have hits out and shit, and they're making lots of revenue from that shit. Now, if you're just some motherfucker like Doberg, you ain't making much. In fact, you're lucky to break even. It's a celebration if you breaking even for the Doberg. You know what I'm saying? So I do this shit because I love music and I love doing it and I love playing around with the sounds and motherfucking different shit like that and collabing with people and networking with people, and it's kind of like a sport, but it's also a a way of therapy for me too. So yeah, just letting y'all know, Doberg's well. Doberg's fully healed from the surgery. I got music that is completed and ready to be released. I'm just pulling some Birdman on that shit. Except I am Birdman and Lil Wayne at the same time, because I'm sitting on my own shit. Ain't nobody stopping me from releasing nothing except for myself, because I want shit to release when I want to release it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to continue to do that. And like I said, I got that song Sleeping On Me. That shit ain't released yet. I got this track called Legacy to Memory. That shit y'all about to hear right motherfucking. Matter of fact, put the sample right here. All I wanna do is leave a legacy. Not a crime, but a positivity. I let my soul speak all upon this beat. Yeah, I hope y'all like that shit. That shit's tight, huh? But anyways, with that being said, I got music and I'm still trying to work on this EP and all this other shit. But sometimes life just keeps you down. You know what I mean? And I struggle with mental health. I struggle with depression a lot. Okay? I struggle with anxiety, right? I'm trying to keep a relationship going, trying to keep income coming. Fucking, life's a bitch. It's hard, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, I can't put it all into music, even though if I could put it all into music and use that music as a tool to do with the shit that I need to deal with, it might actually turn out to be therapeutic and end up bringing me some income so I could have some to re-up with and have fun and then gear up with some new shit that y'all motherfuckers will love. But until then, it's something that I gotta consider a hobby. Something that I be fucking spitting rhymes in the lobby and shit. Like, I am Doberg, but Doberg is not me. You feel me? Think about that. I am Doberg, but Doberg is not me. So with that being said, I hope y'all like that sample, by the way. I got more music coming out too. And by coming out, I mean it's just I'm producing, I'm making music happen. It's just not releasing yet. So if y'all want to get in touch with me, you know my email. It's dobergofficial@gmail.com. Or you can hit me up on IG, on my Instagram, or Twitter, or Facebook. Doberg Productions is on Facebook as well. Y'all can find me wherever the fuck you found this link. You can just hit me up if you want to check in on your boy and shit. Alright? And until then, y'all stay blessed, have a good time, and just remember, life's short and life's a bitch. So do what you do with that little dash between the motherfucking time you born and the time you die. You feel me? It's your boy Doberg. It's been a blessing with another episode of Doberg's World. Until next time, y'all motherfuckers stay safe, stay blessed, and keep on grinding.